Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Amateur Welterweight Division, powered by Mitt Beast Boxing and MMA. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands an even 6 feet tall and weighed in at 169 pounds. He trains at Battleborn, BJJ, and MMA. Joining us from Raleigh, North Carolina, Jared Supernovas. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed in at 170 pounds. He trains at Luda's Combat Sports. Joining us from Mediapolis, Iowa, Levi the Lion Smith.
A couple of physical specimens about to step into the cage.
Physically look ready.
Both look ready. Again, we don't know what happened there, folks, but I'm really, really hoping that whatever happened isn't going to affect this fight. They get right into the middle of the cage.
All right, good kick. I think that's the biggest thing I'm ready to see from Levi.
Hello.
First thing for Levi is there's the hesitation. And that's it right there, trying to throw that kick back. And this could be something right here for Novas, kind of jumping at me first and start getting after him. This is your first time fighting. You haven't really had much training. It's kind of like, see, I love watching his reaction. I want to see how Levi reacts. Novas can add these feints in and get after a little bit. Oh, so
head kick.
Nice head kick, slaps him on the face. But that's how he goes upstairs. I think what I was just kind of saying right there is watching this fight, just seeing how Levi kind of handles it. He's never fought any other kind of style before, anything like that. Like, just all based off just his training. And so far, I mean, he's reacting decent, you know.
Jared Novas on the back foot at the same time. Good offense.
I like how he circled that double jab and let that right hand float a little bit. Eyes open. Look, both of them. Look, I see it. All right.
Got a competitive first round going.
I like it.
About halfway through that first round.
Nova's got a good range, keeping that range. Right now, you can see their eyes. They're seeing everything, which is what I'm trying to watch. Look at that. Just getting out of the way. I like that. Oh, he threw it for I like that. Lead work right to the belly hole for Levi.
Right now, it looks like we're in for a very nice kickboxing. That's what we're seeing right here.
I like oh.
Left lands, but at the same time, Novas slid it a little bit. Wasn't a clean strike by any means.
Nice kick right there, but I think that's the one thing where Levi's got to be careful. When you both are righties, that's the one thing that happens. When you're throwing that jab, he gets to fire his two right over the top of that. You know, I mean, that's like a pair of two going against the full house. You know, coming back with that right hand, parry and right over the top. He fired it to one time.
Oh, big head kick again. Return with a head kick.
I like that. I like that. Nothing for free. That leg kick, though. Oh. The idea is right there with that three-punch combo.
Well, whatever went on, again, we got a really competitive kickboxing match by two talented youngsters going on right now. And honestly, anybody's round. 20 seconds to go. I don't have a clear pick right here.
No. Not yet. Maybe somebody will land something still here right at the end.
I'd say this, you know, Levi Smith pressed the action a little bit more, but look who's, coming forward at the very end.
Then he fires back again. That's the one thing that I do like that he's doing. You know, Supernova's throwing those head kicks, but now, after that first one, he kind of got unanswered. But then Levi came back the last two and fired one right back at him.
100%. And, again, very close round. I feel like Jared Novas makes the case with that, you know, four-strike flurry. I'm not saying anything landed clean, but, you know, again, who landed really clean in that round?
He kind of led the charge, I guess, would be the only thing. If you're back and forth, it seemed like he kind of led it a little more.
I mean, we're watching some of the replays here. Don't get me wrong. Levi Smith is doing a great job of keeping his distance. Good leg strike by Novas, kind of a feeling out process. But there you see Levi Smith kind of leading the charge, not being able to get off on his striking. Both guys landed some low kicks, but those high kicks, they were defended by each guy.
Yeah.
I mean, when one guy defends a leg or a head kick, and then the next guy does the same thing, I mean, who do you give that round to? I think, look, this one goes the distance. It could end up being anyone's fight if we have 2 close rounds, such as this one.
I like where they're both bouncing right now, up on their feet, ready to go.
Here we go. Again, good leg kick to start it off. Another leg kick returned. Very even fight. 1-2 by Novus.
There's corner saying it right there, and that's it. Novus is just starting to be just a little busier, and that's one thing. Levi, don't let it get ahead of you too much. Make sure you start throwing your offense back. There you go.
Both guys in pretty good offensive kickboxing positions. In other words, they got their hands up, they got their legs moving, they're not very flat-footed. Say if anybody's a little bit more flat-footed, it would be Levi, but look at that.
Good 1-2.
Coming in 1-2, that stung him a little bit, put him on his back leg.
Now it's up to him. Can he keep that momentum rolling a little bit more? Is Supernova going to be able to try? There you go. Stay busy. Don't let him build on that momentum.
Both hitting jabs.
They're both hitting that jab. I love it.
I mean, we're talking about an even fight. Doesn't get much more even than this right now. Levi Smith coming out the favorite at cageaggression.tv at about 60%.
And Supernova's bleeding out the nose. But that right there, that kick got through. And that's the biggest thing is every time Nova throws that kick, Levi brings him right back at him.
Let's be offensive. Let's be offensive. Forward, Jerry.
Starting to back up a little bit. Levi's starting to dominate.
Ooh, 1-1-2.
1-1-2. He comes at him.
Let's talk about that double jab, man.
Let's go.
It's not utilized enough in MMA. How do you have a strong double jab? Because that was a pretty strong one, followed by that too.
Yep, and it's the way that you circle off. You circle off that hand. Circle, boom. Right there. Get him to follow just a little bit. Step. Look at that. Nice counter from the right hand. Nova tried to throw the right. Levi come back to the right hand of his own.
And by the way, Levi Smith really starting to do a little damage to Jared Novus's face. Opened up his lip quite a bit even before that counter. I'd say this, Levi Smith has lowered his hands a little bit.
He's starting to relax a little. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad, like maybe too much relaxing on the hand part, but he's starting to open up a little bit, bounce a little bit. You can tell he was leading the dance a little more.
Well, what I'm seeing is I think that he's getting comfortable as the counter striker. Had a little bit of success there after that blitz. And maybe he's trying to goad him in.
Hey, he's throwing that kick right through the 1-2. He's popping the jab. See, he's starting to pick up the momentum. Instead of just kind of sitting back and waiting to see what Novus is going to do, which he can do just fine. Novus thought he was going to try to level change, hits him with the combination of trying to top him. But that's one thing I'm seeing is he's starting to get more comfortable, and he's actually starting to be aggressive from time to time, which is good.
Another close round, but again, if I had to, you had that one big moment for Novus with that blitz, that 1-1-2, kind of put him into the corner. But Levi Smith with the counters, razor thin fight. Honestly, if I'm in either corner.
If anybody's watching this, 1-1, Levi won that second round.
Could be, but this could be a split decision. I just say this. If I'm in the corner, I'm saying you might need the finish.
We need the third. We need the third no matter what. You got to pick it up. You got to get after it. But the one thing that I do love is, one, they're in great shape. Two, this is a heck of a fight, man. Very even. They're both doing a phenomenal. I love this. I can't get over Levi over there. He hasn't trained anything in anything.
And we're watching some of the action right here.
See right there, when he sees that right hand, Levi backs out of the way, feigns back, comes back and fires a right of his own. It's great movement, good reaction.
Absolutely, and we're about to get into that third round. Here we go. Levi on the back foot right now.
He takes a hard kick, but he comes back throwing three.
You know, this has been a fun kickboxing match, but at the same time, I do believe that this is anybody's fight right now.
Two big kicks by Nova.
Stay busy. Keep pushing it back, Jerry. Keep pushing it back. Keep pushing it back, Jerry.
Oh, I like that. Oh, man, he's just snapping those punches back. I like it.
Stay in his face, Jerry.
High kick attempt by Smith. A lot of high kick attempts. You just wonder if one gets through, what does that mean for the fight? Is that lights out? Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Neither of these guys' chin has been totally tested. They've gotten hit, again, with a couple crosses, a couple jabs, but nothing huge power.
Yeah.
Stay on him, Jerry.
And that's what he hears corner telling him. Nova, you know what I mean? He's picking up. He's kind of bouncing. He's getting up. I like he's up on his wheels. He's kind of attacking. This is Levi. You got to bring it back a little bit.
Stand on him, Jerry. Push in the cage, Jerry.
Really anybody's fight. We're about halfway through the third and final round. You know, you want to see some urgency by both guys. I don't know if that means stand in a phone booth. There we go. Nice little hook right there. Gets through for Novus.
Go, Jerry.
Once again, you know, and I was saying this last night. When I look at this skill set, yes, we didn't see a lot of the takedowns, the wrestling of MMA, the jiu-jitsu. But as far as the stand-up skill set, these guys are very high level. They don't look like amateurs at all. You know, sometimes you get those amateurs fights, those winging punches. Certainly see that at times too. I mean, as far as the quality of the striking, it is high tier, folks.
Well, that's what I mean. That's a big thumbs up to the coaches, the trainers that have got him to this level. This is
great body kick.
Very
right
impressive.
there.
Great left to the liver.
Oh, there's a head kick that got
Nova's
through.
hand answers back. There's that hesitation. There he goes.
I'll tell you what, he ate that rather well, but it absolutely backed him up just slightly.
I think that's just you see him starting to take over. He's going to get active a little bit. I like that. He's trying to get active. Jared, this is just kind of his round.
What a back and forth fight.
Oh! That kick upstairs, I thought I was going to skip
His
off the
knee
top of the
almost
head.
skid off his head. Yeah, it was
good
close.
hand. Oh.
Novus again pressing the action, final 10 seconds right there. Both with the head kicks again. I've never seen so many returning head kicks.
Oh, I love it. I love it. These two. Wow. Props to both of them.
Absolutely.
I mean, thumbs up to the coaches, thumbs up to the teams. Unbelievable job. Unbelievable. I'm a fan. I want to see both these guys do it again. Not with each other, but either way, I want to see them fight again.
You know,
I like
if
that.
I had to judge, if I were, I'd probably give it to Novus 2-1.
2-1.
I think we might be in for a split. Yes, first and third. But again, the judges have a tough job in this one. I certainly do not envy their position whatsoever. Really tough fight. Like I said, a lot of exchanges where it was a head kick from one.
The head kicks.
And then a head kick from another, just like that.
Amazing job.
Just had Levi Smith make his way over to Jen's Little Evil, the legend, Pulver. Oh, big right cross. And that was that big right cross that Levi ate, but then he comes right back with his own cross. Maybe doesn't land his flush, but then following up with a head kick.
But what I like, he always answered back, you know, which was a good thing. He never allowed no. But then, again, in that third round, he just seemed to be the busier fighter, moving up, bouncing a little more, attacking a little more. You know, he just seemed like he was more on point in that third round. But again, both up, man, wow.
Well,
wow.
Vargas still isn't in the cage. And again, I'm not saying this, but a lot of times when it takes a little longer to tally these scores,
that's a good
you end up with a split decision. And I'm giving it my Bermas Brigade prediction speculation. I think we might have a split here.
One more round, right?
Certainly deserve one more round. All right, Jason Vargas finally in the cage. Let's throw it up to him and make it official. Where are we at?
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecard for our decision. Our judges scored this contest 29-28 Novus, 29-28 Smith, and 29-28 declaring your winner by split decision, Jared Super Nova.
You know what, though? That's a split. It was such an even, fun fight that I'm glad it was a split. There was none of those crazy 30, 27, 30 like that because it was a good back.
Jared. All right, we're here with your winner, Jared Novus. Jared, hey, congratulations on such a tough-fought victory, man. Hey, close decision. What do you think gave you the nod in the judges' eyes?
I pushed a little bit more in the third round. My coach told me in my corner if I don't get busy, then I'm going to lose this fight. So I knew I had to do something.
Well, it's definitely a great performance, great win on your part. Anyone you want to thank or anyone you want to mention before the celebration starts?
The two people that are here, Kelly Anderson and his wife, Wendy Anderson, without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. My family, my girlfriend, my friends, thank you all for supporting me. Thank you for buying the stream. Sorry if I disappointed.
Well, look, no apologies needed. You have a definite bright future ahead of you, sir. And soak up this win tonight. Enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your winner, Jared Novus.